This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska.
And welcome to Aurora, Nebraska High School Volleyball coming your way on a Tuesday evening, presented by Anderson Ford, Lincoln Kia of Grand Island, to see their huge selection of new and used cars and trucks in Grand Island as they proudly serve the GI Hastings and Kearney areas and are proud supporters of area athletes. Anderson of GrandIsland.com. Brandon Axamit, Andy Klassen with you. Grand Island Central Catholic, the number 5 team in Class C1, is coming to Aurora to take on the Huskies, a team that is 8-12. Thank you so much for joining us on the Cornhusker Toyota pre-game show, driven by Cornhusker Toyota Honda, Nebraska's only dual Toyota Honda dealer, where there's no need to drive to Lincoln or Omaha when shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle. Andy, this is quite the atmosphere for a volleyball game. The Huskies looking for an upset tonight. Again, they're 8-12. Grand Island Central Catholic sitting at 15-3, one of the top teams in Class C1.
Yeah, you really said it for a Tuesday night. This place is electric. You know, I think they had a junior high football game beforehand. I think a lot of the fans kind of found their way from the football field over to the volleyball game here. There's an added incentive as far as motivation because it's a crush it for cancer night. That is why you see so many fans wearing pink, and the Aurora girls all wearing pink jerseys as well.
Well, I had a chance to talk to head coach Sharon Zavala, for our T.O. Haas coach's interview, and she really said that this GICC team, they're firing on all cylinders. They've won 13 of their last 14. Now, they did drop a game in the Holdridge Invitational against Hastings St. Cecilia, but they're really hoping to build upon that performance. And again, there's a big addition to this GICC starting lineup that we'll touch on more later in the broadcast. But again, Coach Zavala in that T.O. Haas's pre-game interview, feeling very good about where her program's at.
Well, yeah, this past Tuesday they played Lexington in a gritty performance where they dropped the first set 19-25, won the next two, then finished it off to sweep 3 in a row in a thriller 27-25 performance to move that record up to 8-12 and gain some momentum here coming up to this big game we got here this Tuesday.
Right now, like you mentioned, we're having those being honored as we're talking about the benefit of tonight and the support of cancer. Again, October, of course, being that breast cancer awareness month, and you see Aurora wearing those pink jerseys, the cheerleaders wearing pink here, and a lot in the student section wearing pink as well.
Grand Island Central Catholic High School. The activities program.
So we're going to get ready for volleyball very shortly. Then we take a look at our starting lineups here tonight as Aurora and GICC going at it, and you see Megan Woods. That is the focal point of the offense for GICC. 200-plus kills. She'll be going to UNO next year. Talking to head coach Lois Hickson, said that Huskies are going to have to figure ways to stop her. You have Katie Mazer as well, Kate McFarland, Avery Calvoda, Cam Willman. Now that is the new player inserted into the lineup that we'll talk more about on her backstory. Then you have Lowry and Willman as well. Now for Aurora, it's Snyder, Dummer, Smith, Feely, Schuster, Holman, and Canoose. And when you look at the Huskies, they have 2 really even offensive leaders in Addie Smith and Paxton Dummer, who have 126 kills and 114 kills respectively.
Right, and that might be how they try and slow down GICC. They try and counter with some offensive attacks of their own. I would expect them to try and disguise their defense a little bit, to try and throw GICC a curveball, especially when they go to defend Woods. I'm expecting a lot of double blocks and then a lot of bail out the double block and set up for the digs in the back row.
Your Lady Huskies. Number 3, Michaela Everett.
Well, let's take a look at our 5 points of impact here, brought to you by 5 Points Bank. Proud to support area coaches and athletes. 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Point number 1 here. as get ready to go for GICC. Keep that momentum rolling. Like we said, they're 15-3. They're on such a good winning streak. They did drop one over the weekend, but they are one of the hottest teams in Class C1.
No, they really are, and if they just take care of business, they should be able to sneak out of here with the W.
Point number 2 on our 5 points of impact. Strong serve game. They have plenty of very strong servers. Head coach Sharon Zavala said that is one of the focal points, though, they want to specifically focus on tonight.
I really like how they mix it up. They don't just get caught doing the float serve or a straight-up attack jump serve. They mix them up.
Point number 3 on our 5 points of point, heading over to Aurora, Contain Woods. It's easier said than done. She's averaging 5 kills a set, 267 kills on this season, but you're going to at least have to do a little bit to limit her as you can. And quickly, point number 4 for Aurora, minimize the errors. If you're playing one of the best teams in Class C1, you have to play good and strong and error-free. Finally, on point number 5 on our points of impact, both teams need to have accurate passing if they want to win here tonight. Those are our 5 points of impact. We're now pausing for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break and be back with volleyball coming up next.
5 Points Bank provides the best in customer service, banking products, and technology.
The 5 Points Bank mobile banking app was designed to be safe with the best functionality. Easy to deposit checks, pay bills, check balances, and transfer funds right from your mobile device. Even manage your debit card, keeping you safe and in control. You'll love the mobile app.
5 Points Bank, the better bank, is proud of being a national leader in bank technology, making your banking more accessible, easier, and safer.
This is Nebraska. 430 miles west to east. 77,000 square miles. To cover it all, News Channel Nebraska. One 24/7 news channel covering all 93 counties. For Nebraska news, weather, and sports, turn to NCN all day, every day. News Channel Nebraska.
This is home.
Welcome back here to Aurora High. We are ready for some volleyball. Glad that you are with us here tonight. Brandon Axmit and Andy Klassen here as they will retire the colors here on the court. The Huskies coming in at 8-12, GICC 15-3. It's that time, Andy. Glad that we have everybody with us here for this volleyball contest again, presented by Anderson Ford, Lincoln Kia Grand Island, making this broadcast possible. So much going on tonight. The Huskies looking for an upset. We already talked about the pink and all the breast cancer awareness and fanfare behind that as well. And of course, you're always excited if you're the home team, the Huskies, and you're having one of the top teams in the state coming to your house. Yeah, it gives you a great opportunity. Like I mentioned, you had a little bit of some momentum to build on. They picked up a tough win on the road against Lexington. Then they had the entire week to kind of game plan for what they want to do at GICC. They won that game in Lexington in 4, won 3 in a row, and that was a thriller. That fourth set, winning 27-25. Let's see if that momentum will spill over here tonight for a big home game and a big opportunity. So it's the Huskies who will start things off with the serve, and it's Hutzel gets it going. Block at the net, and GICC with the first point as that one went out off the Huskies. Well, there you saw the double block, but those hands got to get turned in. You got to divert that ball back into the inbounds. You can't let that thing get out of bounds on you. And that was Woods, of course, getting started early, credited with the kill for GICC. And there's kill number 1 for Kate McFarland. Kind of tricked the Husky defenders there a little bit.
Yeah, real nice job of mixing it up from one side to the other. And you got to give credit to Paxton Dummer getting the pancake save in there, nearly picking that up for Aurora.
Knocked over from the back line. And there was Cameron Willman in the middle, the big 6'1" body. As you have another point for GICC. Now serving Katie Mazer. She has 12 aces for the Crusaders entering tonight. Make it 13 right on the dot.
That's exactly what we were talking about in the pregame there, Brandon, where she mixes it up. There's a little bit of a hybrid jump serve you just saw there, and it looked like it was going to float out of bounds, and it just died right in front of the marker there. Good-looking ace.
Hard hit ball there by Smith, the kill leader for the Huskies. That one long by Woods. GICC was claiming it was tipped. It was not.
And that's what Woods was trying to do there. She was trying to go off the high hand, get over that block.
So Emily Erickson, the sophomore, in to serve for the Huskies. Received there by Willman. Knocked over by Wood, and she gets it with a finesse.
Smart play there as you saw the Aurora defense really gear up for the block. That's great awareness of what the opposition's doing.
Woods now serving. There's not much Megan Woods doesn't do, the outside hitter and senior. Also has 18 aces for the Crusaders as well.
Yeah, and a kill's a kill.
And that is a welcoming sight. Cameron Willman, her first kill of the game, but a very amazing story about Cam. Diagnosed with Still's disease at the Mayo Clinic just a few weeks ago. She had been at the hospital for a long time. They were trying to figure out what it was that was happening. She's currently undergoing treatment but feeling better, and she just very recently has returned to the team, returned to school, and is now back in this rotation. But she's 6'1", and brings an added dimension to this GICC team as the second leading hitter and leading blocker last year. So talking to Coach Zavala, saying having Cameron Willman back in this rotation, she's still not 100%, but they hope to get her there by the end of October, and the Crusaders really hope that she will be that key piece as they look to make another deep run in the state tournament.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that last attack was an indication of anything, she looks pretty darn close to 100% out on the court anyhow.
Talking to Coach Zavala as well, she apparently dropped 15 to 20 pounds during this whole ordeal. But she has, of course, the support of the school and the program and the community that's behind her. And she got kill number 1 tonight. I have a feeling we might see a few more.
Yeah, and that's a really good attack coming from GICC there, being able to use Willman in the middle of the court like that, because everyone's gearing up for that outside attack with the others, with Megan Woods and others.
So after the timeout, Crusaders with a 7-1 lead here. Woods continuing to serve. That one received by Smith. And knocked over by Dummer, GICC. Blocked at the net again. There is Cameron Willman. That big body in the middle. That one goes into the net. Point, Crusaders.
Real nice volley there. Addie Smith made a couple real nice plays on the ball, especially that pass receive off of the serve. Put GICC just one play ahead.
And that one too tough to handle there for Hutzel. Another ace serve for Woods. Or excuse me, Knust.
With the pink jerseys, some of the numbers got mixed around here.
We're getting it figured out. Woods, great dig to keep it alive for GICC. And there's a big kill from Dummer.
Nice adjustment. Dummer there using the line, hitting around the block.
GICC, though, in complete control right now. There's a big kill from the outside, Allison Calvoda.
Calvoda was measuring up the defense there before she went in the air. I just had my eyes on her, and she hit that ball exactly to the spot she was looking at.
Behind Woods, you have Allison and Avery Calvoda, the two twins. And second and third in kills on this GICC team with 133 and 122 respectively. So you have a lot of different weapons.
Yeah.
When you're in opposition, you have to try to defend when you're taking on the Crusaders.
You really do, and I was interested to see the passing of Grand Island CC, and let me tell you, it's spot on so far tonight.
Hard hit ball by Dummer, just a little bit long. And our lead has now grown it to 10.
Now that's 2 in a row that Dummer's kind of hit far, and I think she's believing she's going to have to force her way through a double block, and GICC's making the adjustment to back off right at the last second there.
And there the Huskies get that side out they're desperately looking for. Smith serving. Attack right up the middle. There's another kill.
Yeah, and there you're seeing the diversity of the attacking style of offense from GICC. They can go off high hand, they can power the ball through you, and they have great accuracy, not only with the passing, but in their attack as well.
Now Jenna Heidelk, the freshman, gets some good playing time. She has a decent number of aces, really, a serving specialist with 12. But she won't get a serve for long because Dummer gets her second kill there.
That's exactly what Dummer needs to do. She just needs to keep swinging, keep swinging. If you're in a slump, that's how hitters get out of it. You just keep swinging away.
Serve received by Lowry. There's another kill from the outside. Allison Calvoda with her second.
How about Katie Mazer with the back set there? Thing of beauty.
Now Lauren Willman serving for GICC. Kept alive by Knust and knocked over. Good effort by the Huskies. Woods with the touch, she gets it.
That's twice now where Woods decided to go with the little floater there, going over the block. Just kind of showing you her entire offensive arsenal here in this first match.
So 15-4 here in set number 1. Set over, kill attempt from Pullman was dug out. There's Knust with the dig for the Huskies. It's coming in fast and furious right now from both teams. And Woods finishes the rally there.
Something Woods is accustomed to doing is finishing off rallies there, but let's credit Dummer with a real nice back row attack, just unable to find the hardwood.
Knust receiving that serve. Big hit by Pullman. Woods again. Dug out by McFarland. Great job, Dummer, to keep it alive. Knust gets it over. Great effort here by the Huskies. Off the net. Over once again. And their hard work is rewarded. Aurora gets the point.
A scrappy effort prevailed that time for the Huskies. They just kept the ball in the air, and sometimes that's all you can do. You wait for some of these plays to just kind of ignite or spark a rally.
16-5, still an 11-point advantage for the Crusaders. Bowman gets it over. Woods again, blocked at the net. She'll give it another go. This time, she gets it. That is kill number 5 for Megan Woods.
Yeah, that's a bad spot to be in there with Woods being able to get 2 really good looks and 2 good swings on the ball there. You know she's going to make the adjustment. The double block was there, but she was able to go cross court and find the hardwood.
Instant replay made possible by Great Western Banks in Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings, Holdridge, and Broken Bow. Hometown bankers empowered to make fast decisions so you can be greater with Great Western Bank. Huskies getting the kill there.
Yeah, very nice offensive attack there, utilizing the outside hitter.
Aurora, though, they're just needing to go on a little bit of a run here to get back into this one. Every time they get a side out, the Crusaders have had the answer here early on. Not this time, though. Pullman with the kill.
We've seen some good things from Aurora when they get their offense set in that first pass. That's key to if they can get their hitters where they want them to be lined up at.
And talking to head coach Hickson for this Husky team, said they've really just been so battle-tested all throughout the season, whether it's Class B or Class C1. They have seen some of the best in the state. And she said it's really allowed her team to play with confidence and consistency, even if they aren't necessarily getting the results on the court. The fact that they're just playing quality competition and feeling that they can compete night in and night out has done wonders for them.
When your schedule's front-loaded like that, it's okay to drop a few games early. It's all about how you finish.
Kill from the outside. Again, it's McFarland with her second kill tonight.
Been very impressed with the libero, Jenna Lowry. Her passing ability and the way she's been able to pick up balls in the back row there. Her digs, they're not only digs, she's passing off those digs, getting it right to the setter.
Block at the net. Across again to Woods, and she does the rest.
Yeah, and you can kind of see what GICC wants to do there. Whenever they're out of sorts, they just look to Woods, and she usually gets them a point.
Coach Hickson will take a timeout, so will we. GICC up 20-7.
Like loyalty to your favorite team, loyalty at Roe Buick and Roe Chevy has been the foundation of our business for over 70 years. Every team member in our dealership knows customer satisfaction is everything. Roe Buick in Grand Island and Roe Chevy in Aurora. Proud to support the home team. Proud to be the Nebraska auto dealer you can trust with the purchase of your next vehicle. Shop all of our new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at rowcars.com.
Welcome back here to Aurora High School. GICC enjoying a strong start to this one in set number one, leading currently by 13. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you on this Tuesday night volleyball action as Katie Mazer continues to serve for Grand Island Central Catholic. Big hit from the outside by Smith. Woods again, actually blocked at the net, and the Huskies will take that.
Lauren Feely and Smith up front there with the double block. That's exactly what they need to do to slow down that attack, especially from Megan Woods. Good timeout for Aurora.
You get a nice look at the rotation there. And Smith saying not today, and make it back-to-back points for the Huskies.
And if the Huskies want to claw their way back into this one, that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to string together some of these points. They're running out of points to give to CC.
That serve just a bit long from Erickson.
You know, some of those service errors I can live with. You want to be aggressive, and if you're going to be aggressive, you know you're going to give some of those points up.
Woods now serving. She already grabbed one ace her last time at the service line. Caduce receives. Dummer from the outside, and she finishes with authority.
I think Dummer's kind of gotten herself into a groove here. Real nice pass from Riley Rice, the setter, as well. And when those things come together, the Huskies have had some success from the outside.
Lead cut back to 11. All the way across, and a nice finish. Allison Calvoda, her third kill.
We've seen that a couple times now out of Calvoda and Woods, that entire full court pass from the setter to the top of your screen there gives the offensive attack, the hitters, a lot of court to work with. Received
by Woods. but a violation against the Crusaders.
And Aurora hanging on.
And a nice finish. You got to love it when those come to you like that. Michaela Eberly with the kill.
Eberly saying thank you very much. The junior doing exactly what you do when you get a ball like that. You put it down.
That one into the net from Ellie Stenson. So the Huskies here got it back to single digits. Little miscommunication error again. And the Huskies are enjoying their best run here of the set.
You said it there, Brandon. I think there's a lot of miscommunication right now on the GICC side.
How about an ace?
See, and there was a little indecision there, I think, from Lowry of who or where she wanted to go with the ball. Aurora taking full advantage right here.
Addie Smith having a great trip to the service line. Nearly got her second consecutive ace as that one's knocked over by Stenson. Dummer with the hard hit, dug out by Lowry. Calvoda right on the line. That was Allison.
Yeah, these outside hitters for the Crusaders, they're doing such a good job of knowing where the boundaries are and finding their spots and hitting their spots.
Heidelk again, the freshman serving. Heidelk with the dig. Lowry couldn't quite keep it alive. Point Huskies.
Really like what the Huskies did there. GICC was trying to get a little cute there and just get the ball over. Huskies were having none of it, sending it back with some authority.
Long from Dummer. That'll make it set point here.
And how many times have we seen that from the Huskies? They get something going, and then they send one out of bounds, so they put one into the net.
.24-16 block at the net. Aurora keeping it alive, and there's another point. Nicely done.
Kaylee Schuster there coming in from the middle to get that kill. You also had Eberly with a left-handed attack there. Not sure if that's the way she wanted it to go down. Point Aurora, nevertheless.
Second set point. And that'll do it. Finished off by Katie Mazer. GICC takes set number 1, 25-17. We'll take a quick break. Be back with the second set coming up.
Okay, as previously mentioned.
This is News Channel Nebraska Daybreak.
NCN is your home for Nebraska news.
In our top story this hour,
Tune in all day long.
A developing story out of northeast Nebraska.
Rural news,
see lower commodity prices.
high school and college sports,
Skyhawks took a 29-11 lead.
and weather every 10 minutes so you can plan your day.
So we do have a chance for some pretty heavy weather late tonight.
For Nebraska news, weather, and sports, turn to NCN all day, every day.
And welcome back here.
The Acock family.
Just a couple minutes out from starting set number 2 here in Aurora High School. I'd like to remind you this second set brought to you by your locally owned YouSave Pharmacy, where they support their communities and area athletes, and they are proud to be the low price leader with the hometown touch. Find a location near you at usaverx.com.
You know, pretty impressive set there for Aurora, kind of getting back into that one, dropping it 17-25. GICC really took control there early on, Then Aurora was able to find some momentum there throughout that half. I was really impressed with Katie Maisner there, how she kept that little float, that quick shot in her back pocket and used it for set match. Smart play for the senior setter.
And again, volleyball is such a sport of momentum. You hear coaches and players talk about it all the time. And even though Aurora didn't win the set, it was literally a 13, 14-point deficit at one point to start things. So just carrying that over into the second set, and the Huskies knowing that they can compete and play with this GICC team could play big down the line here tonight.
Well, you're spot on, Brandon. That's kind of what I was getting at, is Grand Island kind of stumbled their way to that victory. And Katie Maisner is actually a junior. I quoted her as a senior there. She's playing like a senior out there. Very smart play to shut that one out. But you're exactly right. Aurora was able to kind of get on a roll there. They strung together some points. If they can limit errors. They had way too many service errors, had way too many passes, kind of wayward passes there. And when you have those type of errors, you're not going to knock off a quality opponent like Grand Island Central Catholic.
Also, we'd like to remind you this broadcast helped made possible by Central Nebraska Orthopedics. From advanced surgical techniques to sports medicine expertise, Central Nebraska Orthopedics is dedicated to the motion of life.
Kind of have a pause in the action here, Brandon, due to the Crush It for Cancer promotions going on right now. We had a number of drawings, a little bit of fundraising going on here. A lot of people in pink, student sections all pinked out over there where we traditionally see the all red dog pound.
You certainly can't argue with the cause here. October, synonymous really in the past 5, almost 10 years now when it kind of got started in the NFL with the pink ribbons for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's trickled all the way down to college and to high school and even further down on sports as well. It's good to see.
And yeah, you mentioned the NFL, kind of where it all started. Everyone was wearing those pink gloves and pink socks, and I think the quarterbacks could just wear pink jerseys all year round. What do you think?
Hey, I think you talked to Commissioner Goodell about it. The Huskies get things started. It's not like he has enough things to worry about right now. I like it.
I'm just giving the NFL a little bad time, but what a great start for Aurora. We talk about that momentum. It has seemed to bled into the second match here.
Canoes serving here for the Huskies. Cross to Woods. Great dig by Dummer. Punched over by Pullman. Woods will get another try. Dummer again wins the battle. What about third time's the charm? This time dug out by Knust. Woods pushes it over. Knocked up by Snyder. Dummer from the back line. Good rally here early on in the second set. And that one long from Cameron Willman.
Real nice rally there, Brandon. What was happening, too many of the sets were too far off of the net. Then Aurora elected to go with the backcourt kill there. Dummer nearly getting it down, but it's really what generated that point.
And there's Woods with her first kill of the second set, her 7th kill of the night.
And you see what the Crusaders' mindset is. When in doubt, get it to Megan Woods.
One of the most decorated players in terms of kills and what she's been able to do for this GICC program. Again, we talk about this Crusader team. They made a deep run in the playoffs last year, made it to the finals, and they bring everybody back from that team.
Right, very experienced. Megan Woods, a multiple-year starter, and there you see her going to work once again. You can't float a ball up in the net like that, and everyone, the whole defense was sucked up there for Aurora. Woods is going to find the court.
2-2 here early on. Mazer serving. Knust with the dig. Snyder. Woods. Snyder again knocks it up. Knust back to Pullman. Kept alive nicely by Lowry. Both these teams going at it. Willman gets it over. Outside kill. Gracie Pullman.
Pullman really got the first good swing throughout that valley, and when she got the opportunity, man, did she find the court. So impressed with hitters being able to measure up where the defense is and find that space.
Willman. Canust was able to handle that easily. Blocked at the net on the kill attempt from Feely. And he had a great effort as Erickson was sprawling out there, but you talk about the confidence we mentioned that Coach Hickson has seen from Aurora, and they're playing with it here in set 2. It almost like they came out a little bit rusty, but they are going step for step right now, hit for hit against GICC.
They really are. They're playing with some purpose here. Megan Woods just made an excellent adjustment, once again hitting into a very open space on the court there, but Erickson nearly getting the dig.
That one long from the back line. Crusaders with just the 1-point lead here early in set number 2. Dummer on the outside, Woods with the dig. And there's a kill. Allison Calvoda, she now has 5.
2 really nice swings. Dummer with a nice swing, Calvoda with the kill. And that's what really good volleyball looks like right there.
Ace serve for Megan Woods, her second tonight.
Might be her third.
Could be. 2 unofficially, of course. Have her down for 8 kills.
Yeah, let's give her another one.
Why not? Doubles the lead now for the Crusaders, 6-3. That one long and out of play from Feely.
I like what Lauren Feely was trying to do there. She was trying to go across court, down the net, down that line. Just put a little too much air into the ball.
Dummer on the outside, almost got the roll, but it rolled a little too much on the net and out of play.
Yeah, still a good swing. A lot of power behind that swing right there.
Huskies will take a timeout here. 5-point lead for the Crusaders. We'll be back.
Take our audience through your educational path. How did you get to where you are now?
Right, elementary school through high school, I started looking into computers. So I started studying at the University of Nebraska, the Omaha branch, and I am actually graduating in December. So very much looking forward to make a difference in people's lives.
So I've always been hands-on, always learning from my dad, my family, and stuff like that, building and stuff. As a machinist, I build their product. I go from nothing to something and see if everything can assemble together.
Skills pay the bills.
And welcome back here. Another point for the Crusaders as Megan Woods nabbed her 4th ace of the night. Still serving for GICC as they're starting to make their run here in set number 2. That one long and out of play.
Yeah, and another hitting air for Aurora. You can't do those type of things, especially when Grand Island's got something going here.
There's another ace for Woods, who is having a great night thus far, and the Crusaders, just like that, we were tied them only a few moments ago, and now they have an 8-point advantage.
She's so crafty with her serves. She will serve that drop shot short, then she'll come back and flirt with the out-of-bounds line.
Across to Calvoda, Snyder, Knust. Calvoda again, and just long. They're claiming it was tipped. We're waiting for the sign from the referee. It was. Point Crusaders.
Calvoda electing to go off the high hand with success. I looked right at the line judge. It was right at her. She saw the hand gets the tip as well.
Woods with the dig. Mazer across. Dummer gets the kill.
Nice swing from Woods. Number 11 out there.
Now serving is the Huskies after getting the ball back. Katow at the line.
And this is where the Huskies really need to button down and try and string a couple points together here.
8-point advantage for number 5, Grand Island Central Catholic. Dummer again. Right in front of that line. That is her 5th kill. She is having quite a night.
Really like the energy she's playing with, but I really like her vision as well. She seems to have a knack, a feel for where the defense is flowing, and then she hits it to where they are not.
Cameron Willman's kill attempt knocked up at the line. Blocked. It was on the other side of the net. Kill for Addie Smith. Actually, Smith's first kill tonight. The Huskies would love to get her going as the kill leader coming into this contest.
Yeah, but she's done some other things very well. Kind of buttoning down that middle of the court there for the Huskies.
And a misfire by Allison Calvoda. Lead cut back to 5.
Tal did a real nice job in that last attempt, going off the block, picking the ball up and getting a nice pass to her setter, setting up Smith for the kill.
And looks like that's going to be a kill for Cameron Willman. Coach Hickson and the fans here thought that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I think she's saying, well, off the block, was that out of bounds or was that inbounds? Who saw it? Who had the call?
Coach Hickson actually talking to an official right now on the sideline, kind of getting the official explanation. Here's another look at it.
It was close. It was real close to the line.
Regardless, GICC maintains the serve and they get the ace. And that time it's Jenna Lowry.
Yeah, and you expect that from your senior libero. They're almost always really good on the back row, especially in their service attack.
Big block at the net for the Huskies. Calvoda gives it a go and gets it.
Smith doing a real nice job patrolling the middle of the court. Nearly recorded 2 blocks in a row there. GICC getting the second one in.
Smith blocked at the net. Calvoda was there. Both of them actually. And we're still playing. Knocked up by Erickson. Dummer from the outside. Popped up by Calvoda. Good rally here. Woods from the back. And too much to handle.
Too much to handle indeed. That takes so much patience to play the ball out of the net like GICC did there. And then what a weapon to be able to go to your back row to Megan Woods for the kill.
Dummer gets it off the net.
Paxton Dummer saying thank you very much. One of the easier kills she's going to have tonight.
She is having a great game right now. 6 kills. One of the leaders in kills, one of the leaders in digs for this Husky team. She is always all over the court.
Yeah, just a ferocious swing, too.
Here she goes at it again.
Oh, right on cue. Paxton Dummer with a powerful swing and kill.
Lift called against the Crusaders there.
That was right into a double block, and she had the power behind that to get it in.
And there's the finish by Allison Calvoda again. And actually, no, they're going to say she went over the net. So point Huskies. Let's take another look at it here. I think there might be a case to be made that that was the right call.
That is the call. Point Aurora.
And an ace serve right on the outside line. And Coach Zavala takes a timeout.
There's that momentum you were talking about.
We'll take a quick one as well. 5-point game here in set number 2.
My favorite part of being in news is recognizing these underserved communities that have, for decades, gone without any real recognition for the good things that are happening. If no one's telling your story, if you don't know what the challenges are in the community, if you don't know what the opportunities are in the community, then how do you expect things to get better? And there are so many good things happening in cities like Columbus and Norfolk and Beatrice and Grand Island. You know, that's what we live for.
Welcome back here. Timeout taken by Grand Island Central Catholic after Addie Smith hits the ace serve. The Huskies cut the lead back to 5 here in the second set. But that'll be a kill for Avery Calvoda.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for Smith to be in there. Generally doesn't play much in the back row except for when she is serving, and she does have a real nice service attack there. See, it kind of floats across the court and really dies right at that out of bounds line.
Nice finish for Michaela Eberly, her second kill of the night, the junior.
Eberly doing a real nice job with that left hand. I think that kind of catches the Crusaders off guard just a little bit there.
Dummer now serving. Received by Lowry. Calvoda, too much on it from Avery.
I think Lowry was believing there would be a double block and she was going to try and go off a high hand. Good credit Aurora for mixing up their defense.
Nice net play. Jaylee Schuster.
That was a very smart play for Schuster there. See a ball kind of floating there on the above the net. Just put it down on the other side.
5'8" sophomore getting it done.
There's one of those unforced errors we were talking about. Paxton Dummer was doing a real nice job with her jump serve. Just floated that one out of the back of the court.
Lauren Willman at the service line. And there's Schuster with 2 quick points. The sophomore contributed big time here in set number 2.
Really like that play design as well. You saw the back set and Schuster circle around the pass. I think that caught the Crusaders kind of looking around a little bit.
Snyder now serving. Avery with the set kill.
Oh.
Faked out everybody.
She really did. She put that to a tough spot. They call that the donut, right in the donut hole there in between the defense. Nobody home.
Block at the net. Cameron Willman and Megan Woods, and that is 6'1" and 5'10" you're going up against.
Yeah, Willman and Woods, that's a tough double block for anyone to try and hit through, around, or whatever you're trying to accomplish there.
And Great Western Bank bringing you that look at the replay. Big kill from the outside for Pullman.
Pullman's done some really nice things here. The 5'8" junior. Really comfortable on that outside hitter position.
Cameron Willman again. Kill number 3 and nicely done.
That was nicely done, and just like I like the play design a couple plays before for Aurora, I really like that one. That enabled the hitter to go from the middle, from left to right, and use her body to hit across her body to a lot of court.
And now there's the Huskies finding that donut hole you're talking about. Addie Smith.
You watch that play. Smith was looking right at that hole, and she decided to just pass right to it rather than follow through with the play there. Smart move for Smith.
Woods. And that puts her now in double-digit kills with 10.
Wow.
Not unfamiliar territory for her by any means.
No, and you can just kind of see it when she goes up and she's measuring up the defense, and she hits with such power and tenacity. It's a lot to deal with.
Snyder to Dummer. Cameron Willman. That's tough for anybody to stop.
Yeah, it was, and Snyder made such a nice play at the net beforehand, not going into the net. That was tough to do. Then she just kind of got caught out of position there.
Timeout taken. We'd like to take this time to remind you that this broadcast and stream is helped made possible by the University of Nebraska-Kearney. They are our streaming sponsor, where UNK is the most affordable university in the state. Quality academics matched with low tuition makes the University of Nebraska at Kearney a wise choice. Apply today and start making a difference. Visit unk.edu.
Hey, we got some UNK football coming up this weekend, don't we?
That we do. This Saturday, 10:45 kickoff. Or live, actually, 10:45. Kickoff's at 11, but it'll be an early game.
Yeah, if you'd like to see the University of Nebraska play some really good football, I mean University of Nebraska at Kearney, but nevertheless, they are playing some really good football.
They do have at least a win in the column, which is more than we can say for the Huskers right now, which is everybody's well aware of. Not only that, we'll also have Doan on Saturday, so plenty of football to watch. And then, of course, the Huskers play at night. And that'll be Wisconsin, and can't say I have high hopes about that one.
Yeah, that might be some tough sledding there.
Back to volleyball action, 23-17 here in set number 2.
McFarland with a real nice swing on the ball. Aurora had the block in place, but they didn't turn their hands in and get it down, allowed it to sail out of bounds. Credit Kate McFarland, the 5'6" junior, with the kill.
Now just an awkward situation for Aurora. And that'll do it here as the point goes to GICC. It's another 25-17 victory. This time in set number 2. We'll take a break. The Crusaders looking for the sweep when we come back for the third set.
Welcome to the new Dinsdale Auto Clearance Outlet, your one-stop lot for fantastic deals. Need a second car? A first car for your teenager? That's where Dinsdale comes in. Their vehicles have been serviced and inspected. Some may have a few bruises, so you can get a great price. These are not the pre-owned cars on the Dinsdale lot. This is Dinsdale. Huge discount pricing direct to you. Shop online or kick the tires at their grand opening celebration. Dinsdale Auto Clearance Outlet, Stolly and Webb Road, Grand Island.
What'll it be, big bank or smaller bank? How about both? Great Western Bank has the convenience of a big bank, but handles your business like a small bank. We focus on the little stuff, like staying flexible to put your situation first, not corporate policy, and giving back where you can see it, right here in our communities. We're your hometown bankers, empowered to make fast decisions, the best of both, smaller and bigger, so you can be greater. That's Great Western Bank.
And welcome back here to Aurora High School. Brandon Axmit, Andy Klassen with you. The Crusaders on top, 2-0, won both sets 25-17. And Aurora, they're really playing strong volleyball, but when you play a team like GICC, you have to put it together for a whole set. We saw the Huskies start out slow in the first set, then they started out strong in the second set, but kind of tapered off there, which allowed GICC to take it.
Yeah, Aurora started to rally there at the end of the first set. They kind of carried that momentum over into the second set, but how many coaches, regardless if it's soccer, volleyball, baseball, they talk about consistency. That's what's missing right now from the Aurora Huskies. They need to put a consistent match together, especially if they want to win one of these matches against Grand Island CC, a caliber of an opponent like Grand Island CC here.
I'd like to remind you, if you feel like getting crazy, you can interact with us on social media, specifically on Twitter. Give us a tweet, give us a follow. At NCN Sports is our Twitter handle. We give you live tweets from games all across the state, wherever our TV announcers, radio announcers are. We tweet out our highlights, our interviews. And if you tweet at us right now, tonight, at this time, say where you're watching from, anything else, who you're cheering for, we'll give you a shout out live on the air.
It's always fun to interact with our fans and viewers and listeners.
And a good start for the Huskies as Lauren Feely gets her first kill of the night.
Feely with a real smart move there, just pushing the ball to where the defense was not. She would have just went for the traditional kill. The double block was set up for her. She elected to push the ball around it and found the open space.
Hard hit from the back line and a kill for Dummer.
Coach Hickson kind of talking to her players, calming them down there between the second and third set. Whatever she said must have resonated here with these Lady Huskies early on.
Knocked over by Woods. That one into the net from Smith. I'd like to take this time to remind you this broadcast helped made possible by Central Nebraska Orthopedics. Now, from advanced surgical techniques to sports medicine expertise, Central Nebraska Orthopedics is dedicated to the motion of life. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you here in set number 3 as GICC gets the block, and that's Cameron Willman.
Yeah, not much you can do against that. Aurora set up a real nice pass back row, got it to the set real nice. Saw a real nice pass from the setter to the hitter, but Willman shutting it down.
A serve for the Crusaders, specifically Katie Mazer. That's her second tonight.
Yeah, Mazer's done a real nice job herself playing the setter role, and what an advantage that is when you have a setter with some size like Mazer does. She can help out with the block. She can delegate the ball well. She sees the court well. Doing a lot of things good for the Crusaders here tonight.
Addie Smith, though, answers for the Huskies. We're tied at 3.
And we've seen Addie Smith do some really good things. She's had some success there on the front court. She really likes to play from that middle position where she can just kind of patrol that entire net.
This time Smith blocked by a Willman. The Huskies keep it alive. Dummer. Mazer. And Woods gets it over. Again, Woods with the dig that time. Then she goes for the kill. It's long.
Woods doing a little bit of everything that time. She had 2 digs and the kill to finish them off. And Aurora was in a real nice rhythm, nice groove there. I like how they went from Smith back out to Dummer. Megan Snyder, the setter, doing a real good job dialing it up. Just a little too much Megan Woods for the Crusaders.
Dummer again from the outside. Calvoda with the kill from the outside.
Calvoda's done a real nice job picking her spots.
Woods now serving. Knust keeps it alive for the Huskies. Dummer gets it over. Woods, Mazer, Cameron Willman gets the kill.
And even the attack before the kill there, the Crusaders were out of sorts but still put together a real nice attack, able to finish it off the nice clean pass from Woods to the setter.
Huskies take a timeout. We'll be back in set number 3.
Anderson of Grand Island, we make it easy. Whether you're looking for a new or used car, parts, service, or collision repair, Anderson Auto Group in Grand Island has you covered. Proud to support the home team and all the local athletes. Best of luck this season. We're proud to be Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Welcome back here to Aurora High School volleyball on a Tuesday. Glad that you're with us as GICC has a 2-0 lead over Aurora here in the third set. Calvoda with a kill attempt, dug out nicely by Erickson. Erickson again. Snyder pushes it over, knocked up by Lowry. And miscommunication there between the Crusaders.
Emily Erickson did a lot of nice things there from the back row. You see that's why she's back there. Couple digs, and off of those digs, real nice passes to Megan Snyder to set up that attack. Just too bad. Emily Eckerson, she doesn't get credited with the kills, but she sets those kills up.
Seen a lot of scrappy play and great effort by this Husky team. And there's Dummer with a nice kill as well. 9 for her.
Real nice little dump shot there for Paxton Dummer. We're so used to seeing her gear up and sky up and really hit the ball some authority. That time kind of off kilter, pass off the net, still finding the open space.
Cameron Willman. Dummer again. Calvoda dug it out. Woods from the back line with a finish.
That's just brutal. If you're Katie Mazer, the setter for the Crusaders, and you have that in your back pocket to go with the back row kill there to Megan Woods, that's just brutal.
Lowry serving. Kill for Smith as that one goes out of play.
Speaking of brutal, Addie Smith with a pretty nice swing there through the double block.
She's getting stronger as the night has gone on here. She's now serving. That one actually off the shoe of Erickson. I think it caught the Huskies by surprise.
I think you're right. But it went perfectly off her shoe to the front row there. You got to stick with that.
So that was the 9th kill for Allison Calvoda. McFarland serves. She gets the ace.
Yeah, that might have been a little carryover from the play before. You got to put it behind you. New point.
Knust knocks it over. Dummer. Back to her. My goodness. Oh, we're playing again. Thought Woods had another kill there. And there it is. Allison Calvoda now in double digits with 10.
Calvoda doing a real nice job mixing up from that outside hitter position from the top of your screen there, electing to go down the net.
Hard serve. Crusaders keep it alive. Finding that back area. Michaela Eberly for her third kill.
I'll tell you what, Eberly's sneaky good with that left hand. I think that's been catching the Crusaders off guard just a little bit here all night.
Huskies keeping it close here in set number 3. That'll go down as an ace for Dummer.
Dummer's done some things. She's done a lot of things very well here tonight. Serving with her attack.
Nearly got another ace there. Instead, it's Avery Calvoda with the kill.
Allison Calvoda has done a real nice job from her outside hitter position all night long. Oh, that's Avery Calvoda. You're right. My bad.
Allison getting a well-deserved breather on the bench right now. Hard hit there from the Huskies and a kill for Pullman.
Yeah, when Pullman gets a real nice pass there, just off the net, something she can work with more times than not tonight. She's been able to get it down for the point. They had a real good look at it.
Woods on the outside. Knust able to handle it there, knocked over. And there's another kill for Avery. She now has 5.
And that's where the athleticism of the Crusaders can kind of bail them out. That's not the offensive flow that they really wanted to there. They didn't get a good initial pass. But Calvoda, so athletic and tall and aware of what's going on, able to get a good swing on the ball regardless.
Yeah, that one just missing the line. That was close.
Yeah, from our angle, we couldn't really see that.
Replay by Great Western Banking. Maybe just an inch or two between where it hit and the line. Officials got the call right, though. What a finish by Smith.
How comfortable is Addie Smith when she's in the middle of the court like that, whether she's going up for the block or she's getting ready for the attack? She's really at home when she's just patrolling the middle of the court.
That's now 5 kills for Smith. And
you said it, Brandon. She's getting stronger throughout this match.
She is, and it was a 1-point. Now it's still a 2-point game, but the Huskies, they're not looking to be swept here tonight.
Well, we saw flashes in the first 2 matches of what they could do.
Smith again. This time Lowry's able to handle it. Woods, Knust, Snyder. There's another kill.
There's Pullman once again just mixing it up, sliding to the outside, hitting down the net there. The crafty way to get around that double block.
So Pullman now with 5. And Woods so good with the power, but also replacement. We've seen it both on display here tonight.
That was a little bit of pick your poison as the Aurora defense was really gearing up for a hard swing. Woods, aware of the situation, just drop shotting it right in the hole.
Hard hit by Dummer. Kill for Allison Calvoda.
That's the diversity we were talking about earlier on that GICC can bring to the table here. They can really mix up their offensive attacks.
Three-point lead now for the Crusaders. There's Cameron Willman.
Willman receiving a real nice pass there from Mazer. That's how you draw it up if you're a coach.
Going right through the double block. Great effort by Dummer trying to save it, but that'll go down as the 6th ace for Megan Woods.
Doesn't matter where Megan Woods is on the court. She is looking to record a point.
6 aces to go along with 13 kills.
And that's what I was talking about. If you're going to be aggressive with your service, which I agree with, I like that attacking style, you're going to have to live with a few of those. On the other side, we saw Paxton Dummer with a couple service errors, but she also has recorded a couple aces, going with that aggressive serve.
A little long there. Hard hit by Dummer. Lowry dug it out. And there's another kill for Allison Calvoda.
Well, and that's what you want to see out of your senior libero. They're going down and getting those tough digs.
And Dummer trying to go for the touch there, just a little bit unlucky.
Yeah, I saw what she was trying to do there. There was a nice hole there where she was trying to push the ball to. Just not enough on that attempt.
And again, just like that, 7-point lead for the Crusaders. We'd like to again remind you that UNK is our streaming sponsor here tonight. The University of Nebraska Kearney is the most affordable university in the state. Quality academics matched with low tuition makes the University of Nebraska at Kearney a wise choice. Apply today and start making a difference, and visit unk.edu to find out more.
Got a good look at the dog pound, all decked out in pink here tonight. Student section still getting after it here, as to be expected with these rowdy Huskies.
They never seem to disappoint, no matter the sport, whether it's volleyball. Of course, we've done our share of basketball games as well here, and their football team, they're pretty dang good right now too.
Well, they're just ranked number 1 in the state. I think they got a couple good things going for them.
One of the highest flying offenses around. 7-point lead here for GICC.
Ooh.
And it's Avery Calvoda.
Crusaders do a real good job of utilizing that middle attack. It seems like whenever they go to it, they generate points.
Smith going right at Woods, saying, "Here, you've been doing this to us all night. How do you like it?"
Yeah, really. Addie Smith serving up a slice of humble pie there, you could call it. She's gotten better throughout the game here tonight.
That puts her now at 6 kills. That puts Allison Calvoda at 13. That ties her with Megan Woods right now in the kill department.
Yeah, Allison Calvoda's done a real nice job tonight surveying the defense, finding her spots, and she's hitting it with a lot of accuracy right now.
McFarland serving.
There's that middle attack. Avery Calvoda finding the seam in the defense. Another point, GICC.
Crusaders needing 2 more points to end this one here in straight sets. Dummer has other ideas.
Yeah, Dummer's so good from the outside there. Got a real nice pass from her setter. Had a lot of court to work with.
That puts Dummer in double digits with 10 kills. How about a big-time block? That was Schuster and company.
Schuster and Pullman. Done a pretty nice job there when they get their block set.
Huskies still trailing by 7. Calvoda, now Lowry. Woods gets it over. Away from the back line, another dig by Dummer. Avery Calvoda finishes it off though, and it's match point.
Yeah, great decision there from Katie Maisner, the setter for GICC. She went back row attack, then she came right back with that middle attack that's been working so well in this third set for GI.
Lauren Willman serving. Holman knocks it over. There's Lowry. Across to Woods. That will do it. GICC takes it from Aurora in straight sets, 25-17, 25-17, and 25-16. Don't go anywhere here. We'll have our post-game show here from Coach Zavala and our player of the game when we return.
The University of Nebraska at Kearney is home of the Lopers. Lopers are difference makers.
It's about finding your passion
and using that to make a positive impact.
Here, you can break away from the crowd and make your own path. You can make a name for yourself while making a difference for others.
And along the way, you'll form new friendships that'll last a lifetime.
It makes being a Loper pretty special.
Visit unk.edu and discover how you can be a difference maker too.
There's no better way to unwind than relaxing beside a welcoming fire. At Fireplace Stone and Patio, we can transform an existing fireplace with a heatilator insert or add purpose to an unused space with a new fireplace. Reimagine your home by visiting our designer showroom featuring life-size displays paired with timeless stone finishes. Whether your goal is creating a focal point or giving an old drafty fireplace a facelift, we have the perfect heatilator fireplace to complement your space. Fireplace Stone and Patio, inspired living inside and out.
This is Nebraska, and this is how Nebraskans play. Teamwork, sacrifice, determination, excitement, frustration, triumph, and defeat. News Channel Nebraska covers it all. The best high school and college games year-round. This is Nebraska.
This is home.
5 Points Bank's new Lincoln branch is located at 30th and Yankee Hill. We invite you to bank with the better bank. 5 Points Bank provides the best in banking products and services, with the state's leading bank technology making your banking better. 5 Points Bank is committed to providing the best lending for all your banking needs, from personal to commercial lending, helping you or your business grow.
I'm Mike Anderson of Anderson Ford of Lincoln, and we've banked with 5 Points Bank now for over 30 years. They've really helped us grow here in Lincoln. 5 Points Bank is the better bank.
Like loyalty to your favorite team, loyalty at Roe Buick and Roe Chevy has been the foundation of our business for over 70 years. Every team member in our dealership knows customer satisfaction is everything. Roe Buick in Grand Island and Roe Chevy in Aurora. Proud to support the home team. Proud to be the Nebraska auto dealer you can trust with the purchase of your next vehicle. Shop all of our new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at rowcars.com.
News Channel Nebraska is your 24-hour network dedicated to all things Nebraska. Now it's easier than ever to watch. Just download our app on Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV to stay up to date on the top Nebraska news, weather, and sports. Anytime, anywhere. If you're looking for news about your life, trust News Channel Nebraska.
This is home.
And welcome back here to Aurora High School. Joining me, head coach Zavala with Grand Island Central Catholic as the Crusaders get the 3-0 victory over Aurora. Coach, What are your total thoughts and takeaways from that contest? It was a set one where you started out very strong, and Aurora, they kind of rallied back a little bit. Then in the second set, Aurora started out strong, and you guys pulled away. And then in the third set, you guys were able to take care of business as well.
Yeah, I thought our passing was pretty on tonight, and serving-wise, we had some rotations that gave them problems, and we scored some big points there, and that was really the big difference in the match.
And of course, I'm sure as a coach, it's always nice to end a game in 3 sets. So what does that mean to you in terms of momentum moving forward as you get ready for conference?
Well, I just think we have a really tough couple days ahead of us, and it keeps the players a little bit rested. So it was nice to get done in 3.
And of course, like you mentioned, a tough couple of days ahead of you. When you talk Centennial Conference and volleyball, there's so many stacked teams and so much talent. What does this team need to do, obviously, if you want to come out and be conference champs this year?
Well, 8 of our 10 teams are rated, so it's like a mini state. So every player's got to be on, and we're just going to go give it our best shot and learn from it.
All right, well, lastly, Coach, player of the game, Allison Calvoda, what can you say about what she did tonight?
Allison just had a great game. Not only just in her hitting, but defensively. She came up with some big digs and just did the things that you want them to do.
Well, Coach, thank you for the time as always, and good luck in conference this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring over our player of the game, Allison Calvoda. Have you down unofficially for 13 kills. That ties you with Megan Woods, but in terms of your performance here tonight and what you were seeing, what was allowing you to have so much success here?
I just think that our team played well together, and like when we can get good passes and good sets, then it just allows us all to hit better. And our connection tonight was great, and we had Cameron Woolman back for the first time, which brought us a lot of energy to the court, and I just think we played great as a team.
Well, and if you could talk about that a little bit, I mean, you have Megan Woods, you have your sister, and now you have Willman coming back, and all that firepower and offensive attacking that's on this team. What is it like for you as a player to be on a team with so much talent?
I think that we're really blessed to have all great players that just work together well, and it helps us a lot to defeat other teams when we have such great offense and defense to work together.
Well, and also when you talk about moving ahead to the conference, I was talking to your coach about that. How do you expect to kind of take this performance tonight for you and carry that over to Thursday and the weekend?
I hope that we all just play great together and have great practices so we can get better as a team and keep succeeding and hitting well for our offense.
Well, Allison, hopefully those good hitting keeps continuing. Hopefully the good play continues, and hopefully you guys have a successful weekend in a tournament with the conference.
Thank you.
That is Allison Calvoda, our Dream It Do It player of the game. 13 kills for the Crusaders. GICC defeats Aurora 3-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue with our post-game show when we return.
Anderson of Grand Island, we make it easy. Whether you're looking for a new or used car, parts, service, or collision repair, Anderson Auto Group in Grand Island has you covered. Proud to support the home team and all the local athletes. Best of luck this season. We're proud to be Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Anderson Auto Group. News Channel Nebraska does news for Nebraskans. Led by Mike Flood, NCN's team of reporters cover the issues that are important to Nebraskans. Agriculture, the economy, jobs, and your community. The NCN News team covers your home. It's Nebraska News for Nebraskans 24 hours a day. News Channel Nebraska.
This is home.
Considering a suspension lift kit or leveling kit for your truck or Jeep? T.O. Haas Tire can help you rise above whatever lies across your path with lift kits by BDS and Zone, backed by the best warranties in the business. Our hardcore 4x4 division carries and installs lifts, lockers, winches, springs, shocks, everything you need to make your 4x4 stand out in a crowd. So go ahead and attack those trails and rivers with the help of T.O. Haas Tire.
T.O. Haas Tire and Auto, a tradition of trust.
And welcome back here to Aurora High School. The postgame driven by Cornhusker Toyota Honda, Nebraska's only dual Toyota Honda dealer where there's no need to drive to Lincoln or Omaha when shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle. Go see the sports fans at Cornhusker Toyota Honda in Grand Island. So wrapping this one up here, Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you. GICC sweeps Aurora 3-0. Let's take a look at those top plays. Top plays presented by Central Nebraska Orthopedics. From advanced surgical techniques to sports medicine expertise, Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. Number 5, GICC coming to take on Aurora. And Drummer was a very big bright spot for the Huskies early on. She led the Huskies with 10 kills. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, Megan Woods, she tied for the lead in kills for GICC. She only had 13 to go along with 6 aces. Just another normal night out on the volleyball court for Megan Woods. GICC would take the first set 25-17, but the Huskies started out strong in that second set. You had the big kill there by Knust, and Dummer once again making some big-time plays. She had aces and digs defensively as well as kills. Also helping in the kill department, Addie Smith for the Huskies. She had 6. Now there is Cameron Willman. Her first game back from sickness. GICC is very happy to have her back in. She finished with 6 kills. There was Allison Calvoda, who also had 13 kills. GICC took the second set 25-17, the third set 25-16. Crusaders get the sweep to improve to 16-3. Huskies drop to 8-13. Crusaders getting ready for that tough Centennial Conference tournament coming up on Thursday. Well, Andy, that will do it here from Aurora High School. Again, special thanks to Coach Zavala doing our interview as a part of our Roe Buick and Roe Chevy coaches interview, where they're proud to recognize all the outstanding area athletes who play with pride. Visit rowcars.com. Also, our player of the game, Allison Calvoda, our Dream It, Do It player of the game, where you let your skills pay the bills. Check them out at dreamitdoit.com. She finished with 13 kills, and again, quite a great all-around performance by that Crusader team.
It really was, and I thought Coach Sharon Savala was very well spoken there, and how she talked about how the Crusaders were able to get into a couple of rotations that was just a little too much for Aurora to handle. You really got to credit the players out on the court, especially Kavoda and her performance here tonight.
We're wrapping it up here from Aurora, but do remember, Thursday night football coming your way. We are going to be in Omaha, number 4 Millard West, hosting number 3 Grand Island. For homecoming, we are expecting an electric atmosphere. This is going to be one of the marquee football games in the entire state that the media and football fans and everyone is going to be paying attention to. We'll be live at 6:40 for that as well.
We're bringing our game. You know they're bringing theirs. Top 5 matchup. Can't wait to get to it.
For our terrific camera crew, for producer Tyler in the truck, for Andy Klassen, I'm Brandon Axman. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in Omaha on Thursday.